Good morning, everybody. My name is Barry Schwartz, and this is the Search Buzz video recap. Today is Friday, May 3rd, and this is the search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable at SEOroundtable.com. First, the Google March 2024 core update finished. It finished several hours after last week's video recap, so apologize for not getting that in there, but that's what it is when it comes to weekly videos. Google spoke more about helpful content updates and how sites or when sites may recover or not. Site reputation abuse policy is coming up next week. We spoke about AI, OpenAI, PMax, Copilot, SGE, and so much more. So definitely stay tuned. And I'd like to thank our sponsor, Bruce Clay. Thank you so much, Bruce. Bruce is one of the founding fathers of the SEO space, doing search marketing since 1996. Bruce is big into SEO training, so check them out at SEOtraining.com. And to learn more about Bruce Clay and their services, check them out at bruceclay.com. Thank you so much, Bruce Clay, for sponsoring. I appreciate it. So on Friday afternoon, Google told us that last week, it was on April 26th, Google told us around, 3 p.m. Eastern or so, that the March 2024 core update was finished. But they told us it was finished a week prior to that. So on April 19th, a week before telling us, Google finished the actual core update. Kind of a shocker to many, but it took about 45 days to roll out from when it started on March 5th. Google said, we got good news. Instead of it being a 40% reduction in unoriginal, low quality, unhelpful content, it was a 45%, 5 points higher reduction in low quality, unoriginal, unhelpful content. Google also said, again, the rollout completed on April 19th. We have a nice new form for you to fill out to tell us how we can do better and fill that out going forward. A Google spokesperson, again, told us all that information, and Google will keep improving, and so forth. Again, March 5th, it started around 12 p.m. It completed around 45 days later on April 26th, around 4 p.m. Again, this is a massive core update, and so forth. People are talking about it like crazy. With that, Google actually updated its debugging search traffic documentation change, basically to talk more about algorithmic changes, so definitely take a look at that. And I posted a lot more details about the core update. Again, we saw a lot of volatility throughout this phase, even after the core update finished. So it's pretty interesting to see. So keep that in mind. And again, it finished on April 19th, and I have not seen zero helpful content update recoveries. Just a quick note, I have also posted the May 2024 Google Webmaster report. That report is now available on May 2nd. It's a very quick way to catch up on the past month of Google organic related changes. So definitely take a look at that to catch up quickly. Talking about the helpful content update, again, I haven't seen any recoveries. Nobody really has seen any recoveries around the helpful content update from September. So sites who were hit hard by this September helpful content update, most of them just saw an additional decrease with the March core update in 2024. Some just saw no improvements. Some saw additional decreases. John Mueller said, in response to somebody asking, Google has previously said Google doesn't hold a grudge and sites will recover once issues have been solved. Is that still the case with the helpful content update, was asked? And John said, yes, this is still the case. He then added, it takes much longer to be reassessed, sometimes months, and some bigger effects require another update cycle. He said, I realize there's a big space between situations, but generalizing doesn't help. Sometimes it just takes a lot of work on the site, a long time, and an update. So it seems like, yeah, there's still hope for some people who were hit by that helpful content update, but I don't know how much more time you need. If September was a long time ago, we had the March core update, and zero websites actually recovered. So I guess some are still waiting for that update to actually hit, but I'm not sure what's going on. We will see. Tuta, which is a very popular privacy-oriented email service based in Germany, went ahead and complained to European regulators that they get hit hard by the March core update. And routers report that German email service Tuta Mail has complained to European Union tech regulators about what is described as a sudden drop in Google search results on the day the block's new tech rules kicked in. And it goes through all the things around the Google core update and how its rankings dropped. And it did drop, where Semrush showed it. Of course, Google said it's nothing to do with anti-competitive nature. It's just our algorithms, and we don't do anything specifically to competitors and so forth. But again, it's funny that you see people complaining about this at the higher level, and it's not just this SEO space. Forbes has completely removed, using a 410 server status code, its coupon directory. So a few weeks ago, we reported that Forbes.com/coupons was ex-robot. They went ahead and blocked it from search engines, and now they're actually going ahead and serving a 410. They completely wiped out their coupons directory in preparation for the site reputation abuse policy, which will start after May 5th, which is coming up, I think, this Sunday. Again, Google did this, Forbes did this because they probably were, hey, the coupons directory is basically third-party hosted content on people's websites, working off of the Forbes authority, and Google's, people are calling it parasite SEO and so forth. Google's going after that on May 5th. With that, Google also said that the spam reporting tool will gain an abuse check or for access to go ahead and report abuse around site reputation abuse once the site reputation abuse policy starts to begin to be enforced. So that's just come out next week sometime, where they will add it to that form, but we will see. And then we did a poll, or it's not we have a poll that we saw on X, which reported that most SEOs did not fill out that Google March 2024 core update feedback form. The poll was from Morgan Overholt, who asked how many of you actually sent in feedback with the original form. And it seems like most did not. Only like 14% of those filled out the form said they actually filled it out, and so forth, which doesn't surprise me, but I'm sure that Google did get a lot of feedback. Google SGE is no longer a very costly endeavor. Well, it isn't a costly endeavor, but Google told on their earnings report, Sundar Pichai said that they reduced the cost of generating AI answers in SGE and Google Search by about 80%. This was also reported by other websites afterwards, but again, this is something that Sundar Pichai said, and that was a big worry for a lot of investors and Wall Street, and they really reduced that cost to generate AI answers, which is not a surprise. My bigger concern is around ads and how they'll get clicks on those ads, as well as clicks to organic results, but we will see. On that note, Google also renamed the SGE AI overviews to AI Answer. So now it's kind of like a bold way of saying this is the AI answer. It used to say this is an experimental AI overview. An AI overview is experimental. And now it's actually saying that this is the AI answer. So it's a big thing. It's a big thing to say this is the answer as opposed to just saying this is an overview. So keep that in mind. Google is also writing some knowledge panels using AI, which is not, Google's been doing this for years, but now they're actually labeling him as AI generated. This saying AI overview are experimental, and they have a label there. This was spotted by Joanna's book. It was from Systrix. Google is also testing custom filters, where you can actually go ahead and, in the search results, set up a custom filter or multiple filters, templates, they call them, and you can say, I want to have a template that just blocks out Reddit results, or I want to have a template that just shows me PDFs from the White House, whatever it might be. You can set up these custom templates and then reuse them for different searches going forward. It's a pretty cool feature. I don't see this yet. This is reported by Ben at 9 to 5 Google. Pretty interesting to see that. Bing Webmaster Tools said they fixed a bug with their insights, their SEO insights tools and notifications, where it was showing wrong information from third-party sites that weren't yours. Fabrice Cannell from Microsoft confirmed the bug has been fixed as of this week. He says, I'm happy to report the fix has been implemented and the issue should now be resolved for your site and all sites once the data has been refreshed. So you should take a look at that. This was originally spotted by JC Connington. It's a nice find there, and it was resolved. This Google Ads announced its first features announcement from the feature announcement help document in over 2 months, just over 2 months. This was around a bunch of PMax updates. There were several PMax updates, including new customer value mode is now beta for purchase conversion goals. Customer retention goal to win back lapsed customers now also in beta. Detailed demographics, age and gender groups are now available in PMax audience insights. Budget pacing insights will show you projected campaign spends and forecast conversion performance. And account level IP exclusions are now supported by PMax. That was the first big announcement from Google Ads in a while. Their Google Marketing Live events coming up in a couple weeks, so keep that in mind. Google Ads will automatically pause low activity keywords starting in June. This was something that Google did with ad groups a couple months ago, where they automatically paused inactive ad groups. And this is going to affect keywords that were created over 13 months ago that have 0 impressions over the past 13 months. They will just automatically pause them. Again, 13 months is over a seasonal cycle, so it should be fine. Some PPCers are really upset by this, but most seem like it's okay. Google Ads also will disallow services for deepfake sexual content. This is a new policy that will go into effect, I believe, this month. This is across Google Ads, Shopping, AdMob, and other ad products like Ad Manager and so forth. And it basically says it will disallow deepfake sexual content, synthetic sexual explicit content, or synthetic content containing nudity services. So keep that in mind. I'm surprised that was allowed in the first place, but that's something that you should keep in mind. It's a new policy that's going to be enforced immediately, almost immediately. Google responded to concerns over Chrome IP masking. This was an article written by New at Search Engine Land a couple weeks ago through a tip. And Chrome IP masking is basically a way for Chrome to have more privacy where they will go ahead and mask your IP, which causes a lot of issues around potentially for advertisers. One is ad location targeting, proxy issues, and collecting unique data about users. And Ginny Marvin, the ad liaison at Google, said, nothing has changed. This is just some type of protocol. Maybe it'll change in the future, but right now nothing has changed, so do not worry yet. I don't know. Also, Copilot is now in Microsoft advertising platform. We covered this, I think, a month ago or so, where advertisers are starting to notice Copilot features in the Microsoft advertising console, and now it's out there. Microsoft confirmed that there's general availability of Copilot in Microsoft advertising, which means you could use it using their AI natural language stuff for asset recommendations, conversational chat, image creation, help, and so forth. So definitely take a look at that. It's available in the Microsoft advertising platform. OpenAI, there's rumors that it will launch a new search engine soon under like ChatGPT. So there's like things coming up in the logs, the HTTPS logs under Cloudflare for search.chatgpt.com. Rumors that they may launch a search engine on May 9th. We will see. This is coming from Jimmy Apples and also Ashutosh Shrivastava. Sorry, pronouncing your name wrong. But a lot of rumors around that. We'll see what happens with that. Finally, Apple Business Connect launched Actions, which basically let you add links to different areas like menus, booking services, and other things around that, like event management, appointments, and so forth. So definitely take a look at that under Apple Business Connect. It's the way to get your business into Apple Maps and so forth. Any event, thanks so much for listening to the Search Buzz video recap. My name again is Barry Schwartz, and this is the search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable at SEOroundtable.com. Everyone have a healthy, safe weekend. And thanks again to Bruce Clay for sponsoring. See you guys next. Bye-bye.